Yo, 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 yo!
Bakit ba? Mukha ka bang rapper? Kaya
Oo,
Direk!
My name is Gerald. I run a production company called Paper Street Production.
My name is Brian Ordiales. Nagtayo ako ng sarili kong negosyo. That's why we've met. So, I put up Cloud Studios.
Direk, bakit nga ba naisip natin tong podcast?
Usually kasi pag naka-whiskey ka, mas open ka.
Mas open.
Diba?
Yeah. In 5,
4. Alam ko na yan. Alam ko na ngayon yan. Alam ko na.
Alright, everyone. Welcome to Life Over Whiskey podcast, where we share valuable life lessons and stories you can learn from over a glass of whiskey. My name is Brian.
And I'm Gerald.
Today, dito pa rin ang ating special guest, si Gia Santos,
Hello,
Engineer
hello.
Raketera, aka, tonight is our season ender.
Yes. Magandang madaling araw sa inyong lahat.
Alright. Season ender na po namin for our very first season ng Life Over Whiskey. It's been a pleasure. It's been a roller coaster ride, Direk,
Yeah.
to be honest. We've tried an outdoor podcast, interview style. Something that I've always wanted to do, actually.
Yeah. Eh, may guest din tayo.
Oo.
And may naging co-host din tayo.
Eh, may naging co-host na tayo.
Naging
ngayon, diba?
co-host na.
Naging co-host na siya.
Na-promote.
Na-promote
Alright.
na.
So,
Corporate siya. Nasa corporate siya.
Nice.
Okay, so for tonight, we are gonna talk about logical ka ba or emotional?
Good topic yan.
Unahan mo na, Derek. Ikaw ba? Para sa'yo, logical ka ba or emotional?
Well, kung honesty tayo dito ako emotional person ako. Kasi sabi ko nga kay Gia, I mean, nung nag-shoot tayo last time, empath person ako. Madali kong nararamdaman yung nararamdaman nung isang tao. Like, for example, tao ko. Even if she doesn't tell me how she feels that day, nararamdaman ko pag may mabigat sa kanya. Alam mo yan? I can't explain it, but I just know. Or even if danger is coming,
May intuition ka
may
ba?
intuition ako na
Oh.
gano'n. Now, I'm not saying na parang the oracle ako, diba?
Hindi naman.
Malakas lang talaga yung feeling ko sa gano'n.
Yes.
Pero sabi nga nila, merong trade-offs. Parang, pag gano'n, minsan nababagsagan kang sensitive. Diba? But in reality, ako kasi lahat na nangyari sa life ko, basically based on emotions But as soon as I grow older, like now, nag-mix na siya being a logical person and an emotional person. Which, at the end of the day, ang nananalo pa rin, pag nag-decide na yung logic at saka emotion, ang nananalo pa rin is higher emotions. So, gets mo?
Yeah.
May difference pa rin yun, Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na, emotional person ka, logical. Pag nag-decide yung dalawa, higher emotion yun. Because emotion always wins. That is my opinion. How about you, Gia?
Ako pareho tayo direct. Kasi empath din ako.
Oh.
Parang may term nga minsan na highly sensitive person, HSP.
Okay.
Hindi kasi I'm also very emotional. Pero I try to think na may pagka-logical naman ako. But if I recall the past decisions I've made, let's say mag-spend ako ng time thinking about it, looking at the logic, pros and cons. At the end of the day, yung emotions ko pa rin yung mag-justify.
Diba?
Parang i-justify ko sa head ko, sige, ito na lang, kahit ito yung mukhang logical, pero totoo lang.
Tama.
Emotion yun
Tama, totoo.
Ginastify mo lang.
Tama.
Yes.
Tama, pareho kami doon sa partner. How about you, Bri?
You know what, guys? Parang lahat tayo emotional person. May
Huwag
empathy din
kaiyak
ako eh.
Oo nga
Huwag kayo iyak
Like one of the top 5 strengths ko as a person is empathy. And, being able to relate to people din talaga on a certain level. Tsaka, eventually, like what you said, sa simula talaga parang nakikita mo disadvantage siya.
Yeah.
But over time, learn to harness that strength. So, I don't really parang open myself up before. Kasi parang, hindi kasi ako taong na madaling sumuko. So, alam ko kapag na-attach na ako sa'yo or like we've built this relationship, mag-stick pa rin ako even if you let me down continuously.
Oh, so Gia, alam
So,
mo na. Pwede natin tablahin to.
So
Grabe yun.
I don't give up on people easily.
Yeah.
Kasi actually, strength ko din sa top 5 ko is developer includer.
Okay.
So, it revolves around that.
Yeah,
Parang nakikita ko potential ng tao na ako pa yung nanghihinayang, bakit, if you could see what I see in you. Something like that eh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, emotional.
Iyak pa po kami.
Sige.
De, pero ito share ako quick story lang.
Yeah, okay.
Meron akong good friend. Ano siya? Very good businessman. Talagang, alam mo yun, na parang nakita ko kung paano siya nag-grow as a business person.
Yeah.
One thing na narinig ko sa kanya, it works for him, It works for him. Minsan, not minsan, most of the time, even if yung mga top CEOs or let's say business people, mga billionaires, kailangan may pagka-ruthless ka. Diba?
Yeah.
Now, dun papasok yung kaya mo bang maging ruthless. Diba? So kung kaya maging ruthless, you're always logical. Diba?
Yeah.
Kasi ang emotion, kasi feeling ko, pumapasok siya kapag medyo malambot yung puso mo. Yung madali kang, alam mo yan? Masway. Pero, ako for me, kagaya na sinabi mo nung isang episode natin, Bri, yung right or wrong, tao lang naman ang mga nauna sa atin na nag-dictate.
Yeah.
So, being ruthless, is it wrong? Paano if it works for him? Or her? Diba? Is it something na kailangan mo siya i-condemn? Hindi din naman kasi kung pinapasweldo ka naman, ng tama.
Yeah.
Pero, kapag nagkabali ka, patay ka. Di ba? Parang ganun yung mga business people like sila, who's the CEO again of Apple before? Not Tim Cook, Steve Jobs, di ba? Ako totoo, before, sobrang idol ko si Steve Jobs Kaya lang, nung nalaman ko na yung life story niya, kung paano niya nalagaan yung tao niya, medyo, hindi kasi ako ganun.
Yeah.
Medyo pro people ako
Pero I wanna...
Sige,
go. Give me insight.
Sorry, kasi naisip ko lang din, yung being ruthless, it's not about being logical or emotions Parang, technically, if you think about it, may emotions din involved minsan sa pagiging ruthless.
Sa bagay, actually, I agree with that. Oo nga naman. Tama ka doon. Tama ka doon.
Parang sometimes people think that they have to be ruthless. Kasi ang alam lang nila na emotions is anger, frustration,
Correct.
that
Yeah.
kind of
Correct.
thing. So technically, akala nila logic yung pinapairal nila.
Yes.
But sometimes it's also emotions.
Correct. Tama. Tama. Being
Good
ruthless is also an emotion. So talagang parang emotion talaga yung nananalo all the time,
Yeah.
ano?
Pero ito, share ko na lang din. Kasi
Yeah.
balik sa topics kanya, di ba, we were talking about business, being a leader. I think we have to find the balance So for example, for me, I also had a recent parang awakening or wake-up call.
Okay.
I had to make difficult decisions for my business. Kasi parang for a long time, I was letting my empathy rule me.
Yeah.
And pride.
And pride, yes,
And pride.
diba? Sama din yun. But then I realized I had to set my emotions aside and put logic for once. Kasi it's about sacrificing a leg in exchange of saving the rest of the body. So technically, emotions pa rin siya ng konti, pero may
Yeah.
logic kasi you have to strategize how to save the body.
Correct.
Yun, parang
I agree.
ganun.
How about
Parang-
you, Bri? What's your take dun
Yeah.
sa logical and emotional? Kasi kami parang, di ba, parang yung being ruthless na I just realized, tama siya.
You know,
It's also
we're emotional until we need to be logical.
Ganda din nun, ah.
Ganda din, ah.
Ganda nun. Sample.
Sample dyan.
So, ayun. I mean, I think we have similarities naman talaga in how we do things.
Yeah.
Sabi mo being ruthless nga.
Yeah.
It's sa isip ko, parang tumakbo sa isip ko when you're saying that hindi lang naman yun yung way. You know, yung sabi mo kasi top business people.
Yes.
Like I feel etong mga nakaraang years, people are constantly or challenging na Diba?
Yeah.
Kasi challenging yung beliefs na to.
Mhm.
Kasi then again, yun nga eh. It's just the perceived notion na built natin over time. Because yun yung nakita natin eh. Yun yung kinalakihan natin.
Correct, correct.
That's what people are teaching us. So, ayan. I think being emotional has its own strengths
Yes.
to the point na, we will see in the next coming years
Okay.
people who are very successful.
Pero, we're talking about business point of view sa emotional and logical.
Yes.
Kung ibahin ko yung tanong.
Oh, sige,
ano
ano?
yan?
Kung ilagay
Oh
natin
my God.
sa love.
Oh!
Ano?
Ayan. Sa love natin lagay. Sa relationships.
Ah.
Kasi gawin natin general, relationships with your friends
Okay.
and
Okay.
also with your love life talaga, meaning your partner.
Significant other, yeah.
Significant other. So anong take nyo doon?
Una yun ito, G.
Anong take nyo dyan? Anong take nyo dyan?
Oh my God. Sorry. Hindi kasi, well, for me, paano ba? Nahihirap kasi single ako ngayon eh.
Okay.
So, my last relationship was 6 years.
Wow, tagal yun
Pag matagal na kasi, meron tinatawag na sunk cost fallacy.
Ano yan? Bagong term ba yan? Paki-explain mo nga. Okay.
Sunk cost fallacy is when you think kasi you've invested a lot in that person, in that relationship. So, even if in the present, that person is no longer giving you what you need, no longer making you happy, justify mo pa din.
Okay.
You stay with that person kasi sayang 6 years.
Marami ka na na-invest.
Marami na ako na-invest.
Time,
Oo,
effort.
ang dami namin pinagdaanan. We know each other very well. Ayoko na magsimula ulit. Gusto ko ito na.
Correct.
But it had to be a wake-up call for me to realize na hindi ako magli-live ng best life ko if I stayed in that relationship. Kasi it was no longer giving me the growth that I needed eh. Parang, ang take ko kasi sa mga tao, they are meant to be in our lives for a reason.
Correct.
It doesn't mean they have to stay in our lives forever. Parang, dadating sila, pag natapos na yung purpose, maybe, parang hanggang doon na lang. Tapos we move on to other. So parang to answer the question, for me, I think we have to balance the logic and emotion pa rin. Kasi sunk cost fallacy, it's kind of parang yung emotion mo, malalayo mo ng konti if you are aware of the concept of sunk cost fallacy para ma-activate mo yung somehow logical brain. That also, if you think about it, if hindi ka na masaya, emotions din yun.
So, 1 to 100, gaano ka taas yung percentage mo as an emotional person and baka alam ko na kasi emotional ka eh. Pero parang 80-20 ba? Or 70-30?
Higher. I think I'm still in the process of learning. Work in progress.
Okay.
So mga 90 emotional.
10% logical.
Pang-balance lang.
Ako, Bray, sa akin nag-iba na eh. Nung tumanda ako, parang nung bata ako, it's purely emotional. 100%.
Yeah.
Nung bata ako. But now, when I'm older, meaning relationship with my significant other and even with friends, or let's say business partners, ano na ako ngayon? Parang it's 50-50.
Wow.
50-50 na ako. Or minsan, nagsi-60-40. Minsan mas mataas pa rin emotions. Kasi, ano naman ako eh, how do I say this? Ayoko naman sabihin mabait akong tao. Pero siguro more of tinitignan ko yung good sa isang tao.
Yeah.
Yun yung pinapractice kong beliefs.
Actually, skill yan eh. Seeing the
Skill
good.
ba siya?
Oh, seeing the good in
Skill
others.
siya?
Oh.
Okay. But
Being
anyway,
able to see.
Yeah, being able to see.
Being able to see the good in others.
So, yun yung sa akin. So, how about you? I mean, like with your age now, emotional ka ba talaga? Or
With friends, over the years, naging reserved kasi ako eh. Like before talagang, kung may bibigay ako, bibigyan ko. So, ganun ako ka-generous type of person. Pero dumating sa point na, alam mo yun, nanawa ka dahil parang na-burnout. Parang na-burnout ka, di ba? Bigay ka na bigay pero walang bumabalik. Ubus na ubus ka. So, eventually, I realized na maybe I'm just giving it to the wrong people. Kasi sabi ko, skill yun eh. Being able to see the good in people. Kasi if you would also be able to scrutinize na sino ba yung pagbinigyan ko, law of reciprocity. Babalik at babalik din sa'yo because you've given it to the right people.
correct.
So that's in terms of friends and people I'm around. Pagdating sa relationship, like ko sinasabi to, I've been in multiple relationship with one woman.
Nice.
Pwede bang
Ganda ng ano.
Hindi, gusto ko elaborate mo yan, ha?
Lalim.
Controversy ka
Ano
na.
tayo, ha? Teka lang, ha? Ano tayo dito, ha?
Ah.
Kailangan wala tayong sensor dito, ha?
Wala.
Sige,
I've
ano
been-
yung sabihin?
Filter less.
Hello,
The reason
Mondi.
why,
Hello.
The reason why I'm able to say that is because I am in a 15-year relationship. So it's been a long time. I've met her since high school, like literally half my life. Siya yung kasama ko. So, syempre, inevitable ang change. Hindi natin may iwasan, magbago ng tao. It's ironic nga dati siya yung sobrang achiever. Ako yung parang nahihiya-hiya, nerdy type of kind of guy. Pero ngayon nag-swap roles na kami. So ako yung mas aggressive, ako yung gusto ko ma-achieve ang mga bagay-bagay sa buhay ko, my dreams and aspirations in life. So we're constantly evolving, and you know, yung emotional side ko, dati emotional ako, sobra sa relationship. But over the years, na-realize ko na I have to be firm then as well in the relationship and put my foot down, 'di ba? Na may mga bagay na I would say hindi, ayoko. Or pag-isipan natin kasi it will maybe have some kind of repercussions.
Affect in the future.
In the future sa amin.
Yeah.
So yun, mas naging logical ako in a relationship as I went along. Ayun. So that's me.
Yeah, that's nice. Ang ganda ng mga sharing nyo, no? Kasi parang natutuwa lang ako na iba-iba talaga tayo ng... I mean, there's a similarity sa point of view natin, pero iba-iba rin natin siya tinitake. Kasi iba-iba rin tayo na age, eh. Iba-iba rin tayo na experiences. Iba-iba rin tayo where we came from.
Yes.
Yeah.
Diba? So, I guess, sa mga tao na naguguluhan kung emotional ba sila or logical, I mean, at the end of the day, wag nyo nang gawing komplikado kasi emotion always wins.
It's true.
So, ako, just follow your heart. Yun lang talaga yung pinaka-importante. And, stay happy all the time.
Yes.
Huwag masyadong puro logic kasi pag puro logic, masakit din sa ulo.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. But I'm sure for other people, I mean, they would
They would
react.
disagree.
They would disagree. But what works for you?
Yeah.
Diba?
Follow
Never
happiness.
floats your
Follow
boat.
happiness. Diba? And with that,
That is the end of the very first season of Life Over Whiskey Podcast. Sobrang salamat for those who have watched our episodes from episode 1 until today, the very last episode. Sana marami kayong natutunan, no? And we hope that you're able to implement all of the learnings in your life. And moving forward, always keep safe, be happy, and live life to the fullest. And with that,
last na lang, yung lagi nating sinasabi, okay? Mahalin mo sarili mo.
May ganun pala.
lagi ba natin sinasabi yun?
Oo! Tsaka kung kailan ka bibigay,
Kailangan bibigay,
doon
doon
ibibigay.
Wow.
Diba? Diba?
Alright, cheers everyone.
Cheers, guys.
Congrats guys sa first season.
Thank you.